God wants us better. He wants to make us better. He wants to show us who we are as people. But one thing that I see is we have a problem with making excuses and blaming others. I want you to understand that whatever you wanted your life to be, or if things didn't go your way, it's not all the time God's fault. And it's not all the time your friend's fault, or your neighbor's fault, or your spouse's fault. Sometimes the things that we go through in life is your fault. If you really, really, truly think about it, it is your fault. Even a lot of times we want to blame the devil. Your situation turned against you because it was your doing. We need to take responsibility for our actions. We need to take responsibility for our actions so God can show us ourselves. If you never ever take responsibility for your actions and take responsibility for yourself, you will never get free from the battle that you're dealing with yourself. You're not fighting against people. A lot of times your fight is not against people. The battle, we're battling against our own self. We're battling against our own flesh. We're battling with things that we want to do that God said we can't do. Everybody want to blame somebody, but don't nobody want to say, it's me, oh Lord. A lot of times we don't want to take responsibility for the things that we messed up in. And then a lot of times we want to look at everybody else's mistakes and we fail to realize the mistake that we have made. The reason why people have a problem with saying I messed up is because you want to look good in front of everybody and you feel shameful. You think that the people are going to make you shameful, but that is not the issue. You feel shameful because your heart has been broken. Your spirit has been broken because deep down inside, you know, hey, I messed up. But the problem is, people, we don't know our weakness. So what we begin to do, we begin to make excuses and begin to put blame on other people because you're not realizing your weakness. You're not realizing the situations that you have put your own self in, that it was your doing. It was me. It was my fault. I don't have nobody else to blame but myself. My sister didn't do it. My brother didn't do it. The devil didn't do it. You're not dealing with the issue. The issue is you have a weakness. If your weakness is women, that's your weakness. If your weakness is drugs, that's your weakness. If your weakness is alcohol, that's your weakness. Whatever your weakness is, you need to stay away from whatever your weakness is. Don't surround yourself with something that is going to allow you to fall. I guarantee you, if you take the time, if something happens in your life, if you take the time and sit down and evaluate what the problem was, then you will figure out that you took part in it. It's not always just the husband's fault. It's not always just the wife's fault. It's not always just a friend's fault. A lot of times we play a major role in everything that happens in our life because it starts with us.